All right, everybody, welcome to your warm-up for white knuckles. All right, today's warm-up should take about 8 to 10 minutes. All right, and the way we're gonna start this warm-up with is a 200-meter run. So if you don't know where a 200-meter run is, take a watch, stopwatch something with you. You're gonna jog out, whether it's up and down your driveway for 30 seconds, and then make your way back. So it should be a total of about 1 minute of running. If you don't have the ability to run, then feel free to run shuttle sprints back and forth in place, or just moving in one spot, jogging in place, doing some jumping jacks, bouncing around for at least 1 minute, all right? After that first run, you're gonna do 1 minute of glute bridges. So these glute bridges, we're gonna lie on the floor on our back, feet are nice and flat, and we're gonna press those hips up into the air. All right, we're focusing on squeezing the butt, contracting those hamstrings, and really trying to warm up the backside of those legs, all right? After you do those glute bridges, you're gonna stand back up, and we're gonna do another 200-meter run outside. So again, about another minute of jogging. When you make your way back, we're doing another set of glute bridges. However, this time it's gonna go 30 seconds on each leg. So notice Allie's got one leg in the air, she's got one leg nice and flat, and she's focusing on squeezing the glutes as high as she can with one leg. All right, stay on the floor, Allie. So then from there, we're gonna warm up those hamstrings a little bit more. So she's gonna do 15 straight leg kicks. So she's gonna kick that leg as high as she possibly can. All right, she almost kicked me. So from here, again, 15 leg kicks each leg, focusing on stretching that hamstring on a nice tall kick, just as if you were standing up, all right? Then she'll stand up, all right, and we've got another 200-meter jog outside, all right, 1 minute of running, and then she makes her way back. From here, we get a little bit trickier with those glute bridges. So now we have glute bridge walkouts. So she's doing this for 1 minute. So she's gonna keep her hips as high as she can, and that's the goal for this warm-up. Notice she's gonna walk her heels out as far as possible, but continuing to keep her glutes squeezed and keep her hips off the ground. So she's gonna walk out as far as possible to where she feels the most control, and then brings her feet back to a flat position. And she's gonna do that for 1 minute, all right? Then from here, the last run of the day, all right? Nice little warm up. All right, going for that 200-meter run. Then we finish with active dive bombers. So from here, again, she's in a plank position with the hips up in the air. Then she dives the head forward, pressing the hips down into the ground. Then she dives the head back as she presses the hips up. So here, stretching the glutes, lower back. Then at the top, more of like stretching the calves. She'll move her calves a little bit, maybe, and just kind of get those nice calf stretches and a little bit of stretch of the shoulders. Once you finish the 1 minute active dive bombers, then we get into our workout. All right. Welcome to y'all's workout today, white knuckles. Today's workout is for time, meaning you're gonna chipper style this workout, starting at the very top of the list, chipping away at all those movements and finishing it with the last movement at the bottom of that list, all right? First movement on our list today is an odd object row. So again, for you guys that don't have a pull-up rig or any kind of dumbbells or anything like that, just find an object that you can grab. In this case, Allie has her lovely backpack, all right? And we've got 40 of those dumbbell or odd object rows. So again, hinging over, nice bend in the knees and hips, and she's reaching down as far as she can without sagging her chest and keeping and pulling that bag towards her shoulders. All right, so again, what she's focusing on is squeezing those shoulder blades together, keeping the elbows by the rib cage, keeping that armpit closed. So she's got 40 reps. Then she goes on a 400-meter run. All right, if you don't know where that 400-meter run is, again, it's about 2 minutes of running. So running out for 1 minute and then making your way back to where you started. So about 2 minutes of running. Then from there, you have 40 ground to shoulder. So taking that odd object, or even if it's your child or dog, all right, and bringing them up to your shoulders or your chest. Notice Allie here is bringing it alternating to the shoulder. All right, she's squatting down, reaching with long arms, and then bringing it up to her shoulder. So she's got 40 ground to shoulder movements. Then she has her longest run, which is an 800-meter run. That 800-meter run should take about 3 to potentially 4 minutes. So a longer run today, so make sure you are going a little bit further distance for this middle 800-meter run. When she makes her way back, she's got 40 shoulder to overhead. So she's gonna hold that bag in front of her chest or in front of her face, figuring out how she wants to hold it, and then she's going to dip and press as high as she possibly can with that object. Notice she brings her head through her arms, finishing in a straight line. Then from there, she's got her last run of the day, which is a 400-meter run, back to that 2 minute equivalent of running, before finishing with 40 odd object rows to finish off our workout. So 40 odd object rows, again, going from that bent over hinge position and pulling to the chest. As soon as she's done with those 40 reps, that's time. Let us know how it goes. All right, you guys, welcome to your workout, White Knuckles. All right, this workout is for time, chipper style. So starting at the top, working your way all the way to the bottom. Today we're working with odd objects. So that odd object can be anything that allows you to hold on to that object for the specific movements that we have for today for about 10 or so reps. All right, so starting out our workout, we've got 40 odd object rows. So we're in that bent position, very similar to a good morning stretch, and we're pulling that object to the chest. Now again, choosing an appropriate weight for that object that allows us to hold on for 10 or more reps. So if it's a little bit heavier and you're only able to get about 5, let's try to lighten the load a little bit and work for that double-digit rep scheme. All right, again, if you can hold on for longer, but again, it shouldn't take anything more than 2 minutes per movement that we have with that object. First run of the day is that 400-meter run. So again, it's about a 2-minute equivalent of running. So if you don't know exactly where 400 meters is, make sure you're going out, whether it's up and down the driveway or marking out an imaginary flag to go to and back. It's about 2 minutes. So 1 minute out, 1 minute back. 40 odd object ground to shoulder. So same thing here. We're taking that bag or whatever that object is from the ground, again, going in that nice squat position and then bringing it to the shoulder, nothing higher than the head. Then again, going back down, and maybe you alternate, or maybe you keep it on the same shoulder, but same thing there. We want to be able to hold on to that object for about 10 reps or more. Again, anything less, try to lighten the load just a little bit. Longest run of the day is that 800-meter run. And again, the 800-meter run should take anywhere between 3.5 to 4 minutes. So again, a longer run than our 400. So make sure you are timing yourself a little bit longer, covering a little bit more distance, especially if you're going to an imaginary turnaround spot and back. 40 odd object shoulder to overhead. All right, same 10 or more rep scheme. So having that bag or object in front of your chest or in front of your face, finishing with that nice locked out position where your body's in a straight line. We want to use the legs today, so it shouldn't be light enough to where you are just using those arms, but it should be a little bit more challenging where I need to use that dip and the leg press, all right, to allow yourself to take that object up over your head. 400-meter run to finish off our run. So again, another 2-minute equivalent of running, and then finishing with those 40 odd object rows is very similar to the beginning. All right, so again, holding on to those rows for as much as you can, 10 or more reps. All right, finishing those 40 odd objects rows for time. All right, let us know how the workout goes. Hope you guys have a great one.